It was a chilly and windy night here at Autzen Stadium as the Oregon Ducks took on the Oregon State Beavers for the final time in the Pac-12 Conference. Of course, there was a ton of great action across the league tonight. Let's take a look at some of our other scores. Bowl games are football fans' favorite time of year, particularly college football fans. And as you can see behind me, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of Ducks fans and whatnot.
And I'm Blake Mayfield. It's week 10 of the high school football season, and we've got you covered with scores, highlights, and our Week 10 Plays of the Week. The 5-3 Pleasant Valley Vikings taking on the 3-5 Enterprise Hornets on the road.
The boys, they throw footballs, but the cheerleaders, they throw people.
They throw people. That's super. I can't throw a person. I'll tell you that right now. If there's someone's like, hey, throw Matthew.
I've thrown people.
The Vikings wasting no time putting on the hurt against Enterprise as Owen Lee gets running early and check out the Jets on this one. I mean, Matthew, this is...
He gone.
Yeah.
Bye.
No competition, no question there. 35-yard gain on the play. Later in the drive, why not give it to Titus Andrews? I mean, that's a name that, along with Flournoy.
That's a football name right there.
Absolutely. Big man takes it in, gets PV on the board. Later in the second, Andrews once again strikes, of course, because why not? Why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't he?
He comes into the game averaging 171 rushing yards, Matthew. That's super impressive. And he shows you right there how he's doing it and why he's doing it. In the fourth, who else? Titus Andrews again turning on the Jets for the touchdown, and the Vikings taking this one in stride. PV took it 50-38 over Enterprise. They'll take on the 2-7 Shasta Wolves next Friday, while the Hornets will travel to Foothill to take on the Cougars. Flournoy kept his incredible season going as he broke free on just the third play of the game to put his Cardinals up 7-0 to start things off. But the Trojans came right back as quarterback Luke Shager fends off an army of Cardinals and takes it himself to the end zone to tie things up 7-7. Next possession for Corning. They're trying to get something going, but Cardinals quarterback Casey Long can't escape the pressure and gets taken down in his own end zone by Trojans defensive end Mason Franks, who puts his team up 9-7. Top of the second quarter, Shager once again takes another one in himself, this time unscathed, while also converting the two-pointer to put the Trojans up 17-7. Next possession, the Cardinals driving into Trojan territory, and Long throws it to his man Caleb Flournoy, who we mentioned, who takes it in for the score to make it 17-14. But the Trojans weren't done yet, as Luke launches one to the senior Manny Martin, who gets tackled inside the 5. Look at that throw right there, Matthew.
That's amazing.
And that was a good throw. Absolutely. Of course, Luke will take it himself yet again on the next play, marking 3 running touchdowns in the first half to make it Trojans 24-14, and it's a lead they held on to as they'd go on to win 38-28. And next week, the Cardinals will travel to Gridley to take on the Bulldogs, while the Trojans will host the Live Oak Lions.
The Redhawks take on the Westcliff University Warriors in a doubleheader today and tomorrow. The team is halfway through its season, with today being its first conference game. Simpson's Tailgate Barbecue starts in about 5 minutes, 5 o'clock, and it's $5 per person. We spoke with the Redhawks head coach today about what he's looking forward to for conference play.
The weather and the sun and just being out here, it's exciting for our guys to be out here and see all the work that they finally put in, coming to fruition. Getting into the competition and the swing of things and really seeing how you fare at the conference level.
The barbecue dinner is free to staff, faculty, alumni, and their families. Olympic medalist Jonathan Horton flew out here to California to teach kids about gymnastics this week.
Action News Now reporter Blake Mayfield met with the gymnast in Yreka today.
I'm traveling and I'm pretty busy, but any chance I can get to come back to California and do more events like this, I'd absolutely do it.
Jonathan Horton is a gymnast who won a silver and bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. He also participated in the 2012 London Olympics, and he appeared on NBC's American Ninja Warrior for 8 seasons, competing in the 2015 Houston Finals. This week, Horton is in Yreka as part of a California Adventure Camp stop. California Adventure Camps was founded in 2021 by Shasta County District 1 Supervisor Kevin Cry.
Him and I have partnered in a lot of different ways through Ninja Warrior, the Olympics, gymnastics in particular, and so when he created this, I just thought that, man, that's something really great to latch on to.
As part of California Adventure Camps, Horton will be teaching elementary and middle school students gymnastic skills, something they may not learn otherwise.
Every now and then he calls me, put something together like this, and I say, yes, let's go out, let's make an impact in the community.
These days, Horton lives in Houston, Texas, with his wife and 2 kids, selling insurance as his day job. But he's still staying busy and involved in his passion.
I have 1,600 boys that are going to compete in my competition called the Horton Challenge.
He also plans to continue doing appearances throughout the state, working to inspire the next generation of Olympic medal gymnasts.
Even if it's hard the first time, try it again. You'll eventually get it. And the feeling of satisfaction of knowing that you accomplished that goal is what kind of drives us in life in general.
Reported in Yreka, I'm Blake Mayfield, Action News Now.
Red Bluff High School says it is forfeiting its upcoming varsity football game this Friday night against Pleasant Valley Vikings.
Action News Now reporter Blake Mayfield looked into why the Spartans made this tough decision.
On Wednesday morning, the Red Bluff Joint Union High School District made the decision to forfeit its upcoming varsity football game this Friday against Pleasant Valley after the district says a number of players on the varsity football team violated their athletic code of conduct. According to Pleasant Valley Vikings head football coach Mark Cooley, Red Bluff made its decision due to a number of players partying last weekend. The Red Bluff Joint Union High School District says due to student confidentiality, it will not be disclosing any information regarding what it calls an athletic code violation.
I was a little disappointed to see people's faces, kind of like, because they were all sad about it.
This week is homecoming for PV, so students will be celebrating without the big game taking place. Vikings coach Mark Cooley added that the game cancellation will impact PV financially, as they can't sell tickets to the game this Friday or concessions once people are there. Cooley says the school uses money from football games to pay for the team's transportation throughout the season.
Everyone was really psyched about it. Everyone was really excited to go. It's a really big thing for us students to go to.
According to Red Bluff varsity football head coach Jacob Darasek, the team will meet this week to discuss player conduct. Darasek didn't specify if the team would practice as usual, saying he wanted to discuss this incident first. A player on the PV Vikings varsity team told me they, quote, "We're really looking forward to this game to show our league that our record doesn't represent how good of a team we really are." He added that the team was excited to play this week after they were on a bye last week. PV coach Mark Cooley confirmed the freshman and JV homecoming games will still take place this Friday. The freshman game begins at 5 p.m. with JV's kickoff at 7 p.m. Reporting in Red Bluff, I'm Blake Mayfield, Action News Now.
Tonight, the future of the Reading Sports Park is in the hands of the Reading City Council. Action News Now reporter Blake Mayfield breaks down some of the needed improvements.
Should we begin to staff up and make a real effort at running this place long term, or are we looking at trying to do something else?
That's the question Reading City Council will be debating tonight. The previous owner, TC Sports Group, abruptly closed the park last summer. The city of Reading has been handling operations since October. But with the Reading Aquatic Center set to open its doors in April, taking the majority of current park overseers with them, the future of the park itself and who will maintain it is undecided.
The hard part is that you're unlikely to bring in a third party that wants to come and invest, millions and millions of dollars into this facility, knowing how the market works here.
One of the main renovations for the Reading Sports Park is replacing the turf on every single field out here at the complex.
This is one of those things that maybe won't make a bunch of money or maybe won't be sustaining in that maintenance world, but it is good for the community. It's a good outlet, it provides good healthy activity, and it brings a lot of people into our community as well.
Manny says each field replacement will cost nearly $1 million. With all three fields needing new turf, the city's $5 million projected deficit, and the park needing its own staff, Manny expects it to be an uphill financial battle.
But really what we need is stability, and we need a future. So they need to know that they're going to work here for more than a month or two, that we're going to keep at this, that they can start to kind of build things up here.
Manny believes his department knows best how to upgrade and maintain the sports park into the future. He's hoping at tonight's meeting, council members also see it that way.
If this is a priority for the community, let's hear it. If not, then tell the council that too. So really it's just about making sure everyone's heard.
Reporting in Reading, I'm Blake Mayfield, Action News Now.
Shasta County supervisor sending a letter to the city of Reading encouraging the city council to create a long-term lease for the Reading Rodeo grounds. Action News Now reporter Blake Mayfield shows us what comes next.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, passes unanimously. Thank you.
On Tuesday, the Shasta County Board of Supervisors unanimously approved sending a letter to the city of Reading asking the city, which owns the rodeo grounds, to work out a long-term lease with the Reading Rodeo Association. That lease would include future upgrades to the facility, as well as ensuring the rodeo stays in its current location on Auditorium Drive.
There's actually, companies that have moved here specifically because they became part of the rodeo and moved their companies. One of them in particular he spoke about from Oregon.
Former City of Anderson Mayor and current Rodeo Association Treasurer Barron Browning highlighted the rodeo's successes as reasons to keep it in Shasta County.
It's the only pro sport in Shasta County. And it's a top 40 rodeo in the nation with over 600 rodeos. We're also nationally televised because we're in the top 40.
The Reading Rodeo Association fears losing the event will have a negative impact on the economy and community locally, with participants and fans coming from all over the country for the rodeo each year.
We have seen an enormous amount of people and support for the rodeo. Doesn't matter what side you're on the aisle. Everybody's coming forward saying, keep the rodeo where it is.
People at the meeting overwhelmingly supported the effort.
The people want this tradition preserved. We need to keep the rodeo there.
I'm really excited by those shows of unity in our county and by these good things that are happening.
With county supervisor's approval, the letter will now go back to the city's newly formed ad hoc committee so the city can start working on a long-term lease with the Reading Rodeo Association. Reporting in Reading, I'm Blake Mayfield, Action News Now.